back to the random take. We're looking at doing a little something different. So today, we'll be playing a game. I want to do a segment every Monday, potentially called a Throwback Monday, I guess. Since we do podcasts on Thursdays. So what I'm going to do for this, whether it's Alex or myself or both of us in conjunction, we're going to do a Throwback Monday kind of thing, to where we play games we played when we were younger. So I got a game ready right here, Kerbal Space Program. So at this point, we're going to start in the vehicle assembly building. So we are going to build a kind of Apollo style space capsule. That's a little small there. We're going to be doing this. We're going to go to the moon. We're going to go to the moon, and we are going to place a flag there, do some science, and yeah, that's going to be that. So we're going to we have to build sort of a spacecraft, probably a little bit more fuel on that first part there. We're going to do that one. Yeah, that's looking really good. Let's go ahead and put a docking node up there. So it'll go there. Now, we're going to put a decoupler on there. So decoupler is what separates the stacks. So this will separate the engine right here from, say, another piece. Obviously not that piece, but yeah. So this game came out, I think 2011. Don't quote me on that. Came out early access. They've made a lot of updates since then. A lot of retextures, like this lander can didn't used to look like that. Never had a two-person command module. It was only this one right here and this one, but this one looked a lot different. We never had these. Never had these Soviet style, or Russian style now, I guess. But yeah, so they have done a lot of refabs and whatnot on certain parts. But like I said, we're gonna do an Apollo style lander. So it's not going to be your typical, we could do this one. This is the actual like Apollo style lander. I don't really like that one. Kind of be my take on it. Better look. Since we are launching with this, we're going to add some structural. We're going to add more than that. Yeah, so we're going to add some structural areas right there to keep it from wobbling and whatnot. Those will be able to be detached. You guys will see where we're going with it. But without further ado, we are going to go ahead and get some fuel on this thing, on this lander. Yeah, we'll just do the black one, black and white. And then, kind of what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do that. And then what we can do from there, probably put a bigger one on there, actually. And then, yeah, so no, that's way too big. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, better idea. That's for monopropellant. This one. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. See what we're doing here shortly. We're gonna do that. Yeah, we need that. And then I'll put another decoupler here. This is definitely way too much fuel for what this thing is gonna be doing. So go ahead and do that. Add some of these, and then yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, it's a lot better actually. Then we can do this. Yeah, I think we're good that way. And then we gotta get some fuel pumps. So we gotta make sure that these are going where they need to go. So this one, these two will feed into each other, and then these ones will feed into the actual engine itself. Gotta make sure they all clipped there. All right, sweet. And so we're gonna save open doors. Oh yeah, so we're gonna put some RCS fuel. So it's called monopropellant, mono being singular. So it's a singular propellant. This might be a little too big. This has one, it's clipping a little bit there. Yeah, I should do it. And we can move it a little bit inward. That should do it. Yeah, works good to me. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. And we can close the doors, and then I'm gonna deroute this to this. I'm gonna make that the piece now. I'm gonna get rid of that, just so we can see what the center of mass in this thing is. So it's low down there. Say we take the fuel out, yeah. So it's gonna raise. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it to me. You put it a little bit above the center of mass, just because we don't want it to push it. You'll see what we're going for. And then we do need to add electrical. Add a couple batteries, probably one on each side, and then we'll go ahead, make sure this works good. Yeah. Retract it. Yeah, it's clipping into the battery right there. So what we can do is we'll just put it up like that. And these things will rotate in the direction of the sun, so it'll work out pretty good. And then we also, I got a better idea. I'll just use these ones. Put them down here. So put one there. Two there and two there. They'll stick out a little further anyway. Not that we're gonna, this isn't gonna be a long-term mission. We're just going to the moon and back. So, do that. Then we need to get our secondary stage for the lander. Alright, so that's right there, that decoupler. Yes. I'm gonna do that. And then this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use that big meaty, maybe. Oh, this is way too freaking huge. Oh, yeah. So we're just gonna do one right there, and then I'm an aesthetics kind of guy, so I'm gonna put that there. Just kind of make it look a little bit better. And then we need some landing gear. Looks high enough, but that is gonna run into the. It was gonna, if I folded it up, it was gonna run into these little RCS thrusters up there. And again, the game will let you do that, but I don't like it clipping. I also like to push those in a little more. I think it looks a little better. Start, yeah, sweet. Kind of gets in the way of the window there, but you got more than enough space. Yeah, and then what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put on a ladder. Not that we need to, because the little alien creatures have jetpacks. So, EVA suits, I should say. We're gonna stick this out. This is all just aesthetics. Cinematics, I guess you could say. Yeah, so we'll do that one. And then we'll do this one just for shits and giggles. Yeah, that should do it. I suppose. And then a really cool thing is we can go into action groups here. So we'll just do 3, just cause. Toggle ladder. So if we hit 3, it'll actually cause those ladders to open. So yeah. And then before I forget, we are going to have to put some parachutes on this thing. Some parachutes. I'm just gonna put 2 on the back right there. We're gonna unclip it there. Clip it just right there. Yes. And then what we can do further from there is we'll put some landing lights on. So dome lights, spotlight. Yeah, so we'll put a spotlight or 4. Let's see how bright those are. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that works perfectly. Yeah, then we need to go ahead and deroute that and make this the route again. And then before I forget, we need some kind of communication, so we're gonna throw this little, I don't need 4 of them. I'm gonna throw this on there. There we go. Tracks. There, looks good to me. Yeah. Alrighty, so we're gonna add that there. This is fuel in it as well. This is kind of gonna act as like a way to resize it and whatnot as we put the payload. Oh, that's way big. As we put the fairing around it. This fairing is going to help with aerodynamics and all that fancy jazz. We are going to do it up to there. Alright, I'm gonna add some structural components to attach. Alright, that's cool. Go right there. There we go. Yeah, so that's going to be there. And then we are going to do launch escape system. So this is meant to pull the vessel away from the rocket in the event of an explosion, a mishap, anything bad. We'll go ahead and attach that to 1. So we'll undock that and toggle the engine. And then also for the abort stage, so if we have to abort, that will decouple, meaning to separate. This will deploy, and this will activate, and then again we have in here that this will also undock. So we hit abort, once this engine's spent, we hit 1, and this will detach. So that's in case of an horrible, unplanned event. We're gonna do silver, just cause, and then we're done in there. So I'm gonna do that so it just sits still. We don't have to mouse over it and whatnot. Actually, how's this? That looks like trash, trash. That's not gold. Oh, that little ring down there is gold. Okay. And now we're done with the main stage. And out of respect to the Apollo program, we're gonna name this Apollo. Get off there, and then move this up out of the way a little bit so we can add the rocket parts to it now. So we are going to be a super big rocket. Probably don't need all this. Oh, that's, what the heck? Yeah, so that works. We probably don't need all this. Probably going a little overboard here for where we're going. This is nowhere near to scale. Like the planet in this game is way smaller than Earth. The moon's a lot closer. It's, you know, it's just a game. It's not real, but it uses real physics. So that's what I like about the game, especially when I was younger. My uncle introduced this game to my dad, and my dad introduced it to me. And I was really big into like space and whatnot when I was younger. So this game kind of was like, wow, this is awesome. But yeah, so get rid of that for a second. Yeah, this is way too big. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. That'll be enough. Looks dinky, but looks like a big old yeah, and then now we need some engines for down here. So we are going to pick these ones, and we can change the way they look. So we're gonna put 1 in the middle, 4 on the outside. Yeah, make sure they don't clip. Oh yeah. There we go. And then this is our rocket that's going to get us to the moon and maybe back. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Alrighty, we are at the launch pad and we are ready to go to the moon. So, without further ado, get this going, separate that, and so far so good. So far so good. And then we're going to slowly start to tilt over just to use the Earth's gravity to our advantage. Got a little bit of wiggle up top, gotta keep an eye on that. Should be okay though. Slow down just a hair. And just like that, we are off the ground, flying through the air. Make sure we don't tip over too much. So down here is the nav ball. You kind of at about now, you kind of want to be at 45 degrees in the middle of this 0, 90, 45. We're on the 90 line, that's why it says 90. 45 is right there. And then by the time, slow down a little bit, it's getting a little toasty. Yeah, there we go. And this is where you track how many meters per second of fuel you have left. It's how much meters per second we have in total. We definitely didn't need all that, so that's alright. But yeah, so then by about 32,000 meters, we want to kind of be even with the planets. We're going to go out to the map, and we're going to check out how high we are. We're 52,000 meters. The Earth's atmosphere ends at about 110,000. This planet's ends at about 70,000. So we'll go ahead and get that up to there. Kind of just waste the rest of the fuel in here. Just get it out of the way. Alrighty. And then we're going to detach. Love that clip. This no clips through there. Love that. Activate the other engine. Get away from there. And then we can get rid of that and get rid of that. We can go ahead and yeah, we're doing great. Doing really good. Alright. I'm gonna dip down a little bit. And now we're 54,000 meters above. Yeah, the atmosphere is really, really thin up here. So we can go ahead. The air won't destroy these because there is barely any. There we go. And we're gonna kind of keep burning fuel, but change the view on this. Also going to, where is my, ooh, my antenna was under there. So I guess we can't use my antenna now, so we gotta hope and pray. Oh gosh. So now we're going into interplanetary space. Told you this rocket had too much power. So now, if I were to stop and just go, we would leave the planets. Yeah, we would leave the planet's gravity. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn around because I messed this up, botched it. We're gonna turn on the RCS to help us move. And we're kind of gonna just slow down. There we go. Yeah, you gotta be really attentive because like that could have been detrimental, you know, to the mission given certain circumstances. And then what we're gonna do, since we have the extra fuel, we're gonna make a maneuver node to kind of change where the thing goes. The orbital trajectory. There we go. works. I'm by no means an astrophysicist. There we go. And now we get an encounter with the moon. So we're gonna tweak this. Alright, so faster. It's gonna kind of mess with it a little bit, see what, how close we can get it, given our, yeah, so we'll work with that. We'll go ahead and, so this is a, yeah, we'll have to mess with this quite a bit. Not too bad. So we got 19 seconds still on maneuver node. It is what it is. So we're gonna just send it now. Alright, and now we are out of fuel in that stage, so we'll go ahead and get rid of it. Disappear from there. Turn off the RCS. And then, very sketchy, we're going to ditch the lander. And then we are going to set it as our target. And we're going to aim target on there. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever are we going to do? That's no good. Alright. That's not good at all. So what we can do here is do it really brave. We're going to send this engineer out. He's going to go and fix our disaster. He's going to try and rescue the lander can. It's going to be a really sketchy. Turn the lights on so we can see a little better. Alright, and as I said before, we may be able to fix this. Gotta get it just right. Gosh. Oh, come on. Oh, we almost had it there. Oh, whack. Oh, we grabbed it. And we are in. So now we can control the vessel. And we can fix this very easily. Gotta find there we go. We can do that. And there we go. And then we can get rid of that. It's a really ballsy move right there. Turn the RCS back on, and then we're going to ever so slowly. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Kill that. There we go. And then we are going to try and reconnect with our lander can. Oh no, we're gonna crash again. Oh no. This is not going as planned. Oh man, I really suck at this game. I haven't played this game forever. Yes. There we go. Should be good from here. We'll see. And we're connected. Perfect. I'm going to turn off RCS for now, save it. Yes. So, good thing we brought extra solar panels. And now we can continue. continue our burn. I'm just gonna enjoy the everything. There you go. A little cinematic. There we go. Alright, and thank you for staying along this long in the video. We are now going to slow down our orbit around the moon. Yeah, there we go. Slowing it down is going to bring us closer to the moon. So we'll be able to, I think about 8,000 meters above the surface will do us good. Then we'll go ahead and see how close we are to the surface. Oh my. There we go. Frames drop. Nice. Sweet. So now I'm gonna get right on the money there. Slow down slowly. And we're going to reverse it because we made it a little too low on the one side. And that's that. And now we are right around the moon. I mean, this is awesome. Look at this. So I'm missing a set of solar panels, of course. But yeah, we made it this far. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now is we're going to prep. Remember, we got one guy in here still. So we're going to transfer the pilot, it's me, Eller, transfer him down to, transfer him into there. The game's weird, so we got to make sure, yep, he's in there. So, and then let's pick a landing spot first. Oh, crater right here looks perfect to me. Alright, so we are going to undock. We're going to go ahead and reverse away, and we're going to get the hell out of Dodge. And so just like the regular Apollo missions, Mike Collins was the one that stayed in the command capsule as Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin went down to the surface. So, cool factoid for you. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and activate this engine, put on stability assist. And how much fuel do we have? Look around. Use it to kind of observe. Look at the surface and whatnot. Look at all that. It'll look better once we get down there. But yeah. So if you look, I'm using the nav ball to kind of position myself where we'll be at. Yeah. You know what? I might, for the first time, try and land with only the internal view. So, let's see. Yeah, so I've only ever done this, doing it this way. But we're gonna do this as realistic as possible. So we're gonna slow down a little bit. And then we're gonna quick save here, just in case. And we're gonna full send it. I'm gonna warp down a little bit. So there's a lot of tools in here that you can use to. And alright guys, as my computer shits itself, if you look at it, we're kind of on the edge of this crater that we're going to land in, or at least basin. So we are going to start to slow down. and I'm kind of tilting it up because I don't want to kill our vertical velocity. So if I do this, it's going to halt us and we're just going to go straight down. So we kind of want to do this. Also peep. Just saw our shadow. Oh, there it is. Whenever it decides to. Yeah. Kind of do that, and you can see our speed right there. Kind of gonna do that. We're gonna do this, and then to see how high we are, we haven't hit below 3,000 yet. I'll switch over here so I can keep an eye on that height. And then the nav ball's right there. Go ahead and kill some more of this vertical velocity. Vertical. Probably see us slow down a little bit vertically. Yeah, we're doing that. Slow down a little bit because we're. Alright, yeah, we're doing pretty good on fuel and everything. We haven't even hit our halfway mark yet. Let's speed up time a little bit. Let's see. Gotta be really careful. Yeah, so there, now we're falling. That's good. So we are going to now. Yeah, now we're doing good. That's what I'm talking about. And kind of check the nav ball out, make sure we stay on that X. That's our descent. And then I don't know how high we are yet. So, oh, there we go. It's starting to move. So, go ahead, slow down a little more. Yes, slow down a lot more. I hope our landing is flat. It's starting to not look it. Now we're going really fast. Alright, kind of take a deep breath. Keep an eye on that speed. I want it around. Alright, we're closing in on that last 100 meters. Soft landing, soft landing. Alright, closing in now. There we go, this should be it. Whoa, 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 whoa. And we did it. Nice. 3, we're gonna get our ladders extended. Pretty cool, man. Here we are. I wonder if you can see the planet from here. Oh, no, the planet's over that way. So, we landed. This is our home ship. This is that. So, let's go ahead and ladies first, I guess. So we are going to get her to be the first woman on the moon. Look at that. Yeah, wow, wow, look at that. Go ahead and take some pictures. Go ahead and take your helmet off too. Remove helmet and die. Nope. Lower visor. There you go. Take a surface sample. What does that say? They are a large concentration of melted byproducts. Some appear to be formed by intense pressure and heat. Wow. Do a report. There's lots of dust everywhere. She better get sweeping. We're gonna go ahead and plant the flag. Yep. Site name. Apollo landing site. And and then the plaque text. Ladies first, bitches. And you can blur that out. And then, if we look here, we can read plaque. There you go. Ladies first, bitches. There you go. And then, what the fuck? There we go. Fly around now. There we go. Alrighty. There. That's about all there is to do anymore on the moon. And then we are going to retract that. Kill this engine. Turn the thrust limiter. Close off fuel to it too. Yeah. And then now, go ahead and set that as our target. Go ahead, fly that around real quick. So the closer you are to a planet or a gravitational body, the faster you're going to orbit it. So we want the command module to be a little bit in front of us. Then we are going to 1, 2, 3. We'll find our target right here. Speed up towards it a little bit. Slow down because we're getting close up on it. There it is right there. I'll switch to it real quick. Have them we are going to keep zipping by this thing, aren't we? Yeah, we'll use the nav bar right here. Goal is to get this thing there. Yes. It will will slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, there we go, now the magnets. There we go. And now, transfer everybody back into here. And then, so what the actual Apollo missions did from here is they ditched this module, the lander, and they, that thing's either still orbiting around the moon or it crashed into the moon. I don't know. But I don't like space debris. So I'm going to bring it with us, and it's going to burn up in the atmosphere. So now what we're going to do is we are going to see what it takes to get us back home. And it looks like I got us set up for a pretty good return. So we are going to burn prograde until that reaches about... Yeah, we're good. About 20,000, maybe? Yeah. Alrighty. And that set us up for pretty good success. Also, bringing this back with us to burn up in the atmosphere will give us more space to move around in for the 3 hours it'll take us to get us back. Even though the Apollo missions, it's like 3 days to the moon, 3 days back. So this game is very downscaled. But yeah, so we're gonna do this. We have more than enough fuel to do it, so we're not gonna be stranded. And we are going to get rid of that because we know where it is. Keep an eye on that. Yeah, we're gonna bring it in a little lower. I'm gonna get a little spicy. Alrighty, now we are going to get some cinematics, and we're gonna enjoy our flight back from the moon. Get some cinematics there. A good little bit of peaceful. That's cool. So we're headed back home. We're gonna keep on trucking. Thankfully, this game has a slow down, speed up time kind of thing. So we're gonna enjoy getting back home. And I want to land on the day side, which I'm pretty sure we will. If not, I'll mess up something. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna land at about dusk. So I'm actually going to... They would never do this, but I'm gonna shoot us straight into the planet. Just for theatrics and whatnot. Alrighty. Yeah, and we're about to hit our mark. Turn off RCS. Alright. So at about now, we are going to undock him. Of course, we're going to get the hell away from him pretty quickly. Yes. Yep, now we're falling. Alrighty, well, I guess this concludes it. Speed up time a little bit so you guys can watch it land in the water. But yeah, this is a game I used to play a couple years ago. There's the parachutes, yeah, so we're good. And then to take off some weight, we are going to jettison the heat shield at this height so that way it falls into the ocean and breaks. And it should be hitting the water any second now. There we go. Yep. That destroyed it, so now we are good. But yeah, thanks for watching. Again, this is a random take, Throwback Monday, to a game I used to play when I was younger. So yeah, this is it. Thank you guys for watching.